Hello, it's Stephanie. Welcome back to my channel. I figured today we would start gluing in some things to our white Christmas journal. I don't have a lot, but I have a little bit, and so I figured instead of making my pile really big and a really long video, I would make hopefully a shorter video and get some things glued down. To start with, since I'm right here, I have this lace that has the, or not lace, ribbon that has the wire on it, and it came on something. I have no idea what, and I saved it, or maybe I found it in a thrift store, bag. I have no idea, but the colors were perfect. So what I did was I cut a strip of paper, something like this, and I folded it in half and I stitched it down here so that it, and then I made it, so that it folds. I inked this side up. I probably should have inked this side up, and I guess I still could just kind of bend the ribbon out of the way a little bit. I was going through my things last night to see what I had that I could use in this journal, and this was one of the things, and I thought, well, I really want to use it, but how? I didn't know, and I thought about doing just a belly band, something like that, but I thought, well, this is kind of a different idea. So anyway, it's going to open and close like this, and you would think that, maybe I would put this over the page or something, but what I've decided to do is glue this to this page so that it lifts like this. You have to be really careful if you do this to make sure you get the fold right at the top of the page, otherwise it isn't going to open properly. Okay, so I'm going to do that first, and I'm going to glue it down as a, like I can stick something in it, not a pocket, but I don't know, a sort of a short belly band, I guess. I'm just going to glue it like that. And I really want to make sure I get it to the top. Let's see here. Okay, I think that looks about right. And then I'm having it fold over the top like this. This unravels quite a bit, this ribbon does, and I didn't really want the unravel happening at the top. And so on the other side, I'm going to glue it down, but we're going to put something over it. We might do that first because I'm going to be using Fabri-Tac on the other side. So, okay, oh, here it is. Nope, that's a new one. Let me grab my Fabri-Tac. I had cleaned up before I went out of town, and I haven't gotten everything out yet, so my craft room is small though, so things are never too far away. I'm already making a glue mess. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this down on this side. And I don't care if it squishes out a little bit because it's going to be covered up. And it is squishing out just a little. And so then what I was thinking is to use one of these clusters we made to put over the top of it. but only glue the top and the bottom so that something can be tucked under it as well. And I think it looks nice on the page. So I think I'll do Fabri-Tac here since I'm going to be gluing it down to that ribbon. And then we'll do regular glue towards the bottom. And then I'll make something to just kind of go underneath there. I think that's very pretty. I like it. Okay, I believe that's good. So then going back to this side, so now this lifts up and down. And it has the wire in it. I added this. I think that it'll hold it down pretty well. This is an actual, like, it's metal. It's not just painted. So it's kind of heavy. So the wire would kind of cause it to stand up once, you know, it's open and closed. I think the button, since it's a heavy or metal button, I think it'll keep it pushed down. I hope. That's my plan. And I think we'll just go directly to this. I sewed the ribbon to the, I sewed the button to the lace, and through the button I just put some of this sort of trim stuff. Don't know what it's called exactly, but getting the glue off my fingers. So now we have on this side a place to stick something under here, and then we have, you know, a place to write, and then also stick something under there. And so we'll make something for that. So I like that, and I'm gonna lay this off to the side so that the Fabri-Tac can just dry. And then we'll go on to a couple of other things that I have ready. Let's see. I added in, this is a page from a photo album that my friend Donna gave me, and I believe this is my last two, and it works perfectly in here. Okay, so then again on this one, I made, I was planning on doing this one as a pocket. I don't know which side I want to do it on. I'm thinking maybe this side. But again, I stitched paper on it so that it would just be easier for the pocket to adhere to the page. And then I'll come back in and decorate it with something. I just really don't know what at this point, but I want to go ahead and get that glued down as a pocket. Let's see. I'm coming away from the fold just a little bit so that it shouldn't be a problem when it's all sewn in, the signatures are all sewn in, and you know, the bulk and stuff that happens, it should be fine. So that would end up being a little pocket there. And again, I'll put something over the top. I just don't know what yet. We'll figure something out. What else do I have? Okay, I'm gonna get this signature out of the way for a moment. So on this one, I was thinking, these are the offcuts from making the pages, you know, for the signature. They were 12 by 12 pages. And I was thinking to do a full page of pockets, but, you know, not leave the white up at the top. I wanted to do the whole thing. I'm thinking that's what I want to do. And I think I'm going to make them so that, you know, like this one you can put something long, and then this one long, and then this one, you know, shorter. In other words, not gluing at the bottom of this. I think that's what I want to do. Okay, but at first I'm going to line them all up and do a bit of a thumb hole. I'm using an oval this time just for a different look. See if we can line them up and see where we really want them to be. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and glue the top one down. Okay, and so I'm just gluing the sides so that we can make a long tag for the back pocket. I might regret that later. I might be like, man, why did I make that a long one? Sometimes it's hard to come up with things. I mean, for me, it is hard to come up with things to put in these pockets sometimes. I love making the pockets, and then I think, Stephanie, you're gonna have to fill those. Okay. So the placement of this next one is going to be the kind of the hard part. I want it to have a good amount showing on each one of them. I think that's good. Okay, so we'll do the same thing here with just glue on the sides. And I'm not inking this on purpose. I'm going to ink some, but not everything. Let's see. That's probably good. And then this last one, we'll do the whole thing. I'm really liking the gold accent. Before I decided to do the white Christmas, I was thinking of doing a silver and gold. But I decided against it. I'm not sure why. Maybe next year? I'm thinking maybe next year that'd be a good thing to do. But I really wanted to do the off-white and the white. And so, and I thought gold looked really good with that. I have some paper, a paper pack that's silver, and I've never used it, and I'm struggling to, every time I pull it out, I think, oh, I'm going to use some, and it just doesn't work out. So I don't know, maybe for Christmas next year. All right, so that was all I had in there at this point. I'll move that off to the side. I have more of them in this one, and I decided to put them in the exact same place. And you know what? I'm not going to make you watch that. That's kind of redundant, I think. So instead, this is some junk mail that came the other day. And I watched my husband almost throw it in the trash. And I said, no! Look at how pretty that envelope is. What are you thinking? It's like, it has this glossy feel, almost like it's not paper, but it's paper. It's really glossy. And it has, you know, print on it, and it has where you would put a stamp here, and it was a Discover card thing. And so I decided to cut the bottom off, and we're going to make a pocket out of that one and then use this one as a pocket. And I thought to cover up the no annual fee, I would do this, but I do need something down here still to cover that up. Let's see what I have. I know I have a bunch of scrap paper from making these collages that I could just add at the bottom, I believe, just to kind of lengthen it a little bit, and it'll just look like it was there the whole time, I think. Let me see, is that the one I want? Or it could be some of this. I think this is probably better. The only thing I'm worried about is the paper sticking to the glue sticking to the envelope, because it's really, really a shiny, shiny paper. So I'm thinking we'll try the art glitter glue and see if that holds it. I don't like that pointy bit right there. It doesn't fully cover, but I think it's fine. You can't see the words anymore. I think that's okay. Okay, my art glitter glue. I haven't gotten that down yet either. See if it's going to come out. Yep, it is. So we're going to put glue everywhere on it. Come down just a little ways. We made these together, and I don't believe I tried this on camera, but I added the second star on top, and I have this, I think it's called, I don't know, luster dust or something like that, that I had never used before. It was still in the, no, it's called Perfect Pearls. It was still in the package even. And so it has this perfect matte medium, which is the sticky stuff here. And so I rubbed it on there, and then I used the gold. And it's powder, if you've never used it. I know these things have probably been around forever and a day, but it's all new to me. Anyway, I put it on there. Hopefully you can see it. I really like the way the star turned out with that stuff on there. And does it come off a little? It does rub off a little, just so you know. So I don't know if I did it wrong, but anyway, it looks pretty. And it does appear that that glue is sticking. So I like that. I might do a little punch if I can right in here. There's just a little bit of the R from the Discover, and so I can get rid of that with this. There. So yeah, I almost missed out on this beautiful envelope. Can you imagine? I'm like, Tim, you need to think before you just throw things away these days. You cannot do that. Okay, let's see if we can find a good place for it. I'm thinking to put it on white, obviously, you know, because it'll pop. And, you know, I like the back page. Let's see what else. This is kind of a thinner paper, and I want to put it on one of my heavier scrapbook pages. So all of these are kind of thinner. So yes, we will put it right here. And it's going to look really pretty with, you know, some sort of nice picture on the inside kind of peeking out. I really like it. So, hey, you guys, if you get one of these in the mail, don't throw it away. It's amazing. You know, I could do, I'm going to do I want to do that? Let's see. If I do that, then I could also do, no, it'll be too hard to get it out if I were to do a side pocket there. I'm going to glue the whole thing down. Wrong glue. And I'm using a lot because it just, I'm afraid the paper's not going to stick if I don't. I just think this is really, really pretty. I might come back when, you know, I'm doing the final decorating and add some little bling here and there on some of these that we made. This one right here looks kind of plain to me, like it just needs something, but I don't know what at this point, so I don't want to fuss with it, but I'll probably come back and add some things here and there. Alrighty, so I like that. And then the small one, I don't have a plan for it, but I have kind of a plan. I was thinking to use some of the pages that I have as scrap and just do a little pocket because there's so much writing here. I didn't know for sure, you know, a good way to cover it except just to make it a little tuck this way. So then there would be, you know, a pocket and then a little tuck there, and then you could stick something in. It ends up covering up most of the pretty stuff though, so I'm not sure. I don't know for sure. Oh, you know what I could do? I could make it be like little, you know, the little banner thingies, because I like those. Let's see, what do I have? Something like that. Let's give that a try. So the first one needs to come to about here, I'd say. And I have to use a paper cutter. I cannot get a straight line for the life of me. So it's just best to do this. So that covers that. And then, yeah, we'll do this. I'm thinking maybe a longer one. We'll do a short one, a long one, and a short one. I can always shorten it if I don't like that. I got glue on my fingers. I was thinking about painting my fingernails because I have some gold fingernail polish, and I was thinking, you know, this is inspiring me, the gold. It didn't turn out longer. How did I do that? I wanted it down here. Okay, I'll use that somewhere else. I don't know how I managed that. I'm going almost all the way down. And maybe I just cut it in the wrong spot. I don't know. Anyway, I was thinking of painting my fingernails gold. And, you know, it's not a good idea when you're using Fabri-Tac to... For me, I cannot keep it off of my fingernails. And the Fabri-Tac will just eat right through it. So, I don't know. I might do it and see what happens, but I don't paint my nails very often. It just does not stay on. Okay, I managed to get the right size that time. And then this one, okay, I'm gonna cut it so that I have a full snowflake. And this is tedious, I'm sorry. Okay. And then I'll make, that's the thickness I'll make it, is the full 2 snowflakes. And then I want it to be, I've got to have it cover this. Oh gosh, it needs to be that length. I don't know that this is going to work, you guys. I might have to, what am I going to do? Okay, we'll just cut it, Stephanie, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, so that one has to be there. And if I use the long one there, and then that one there. Okay, I like that. Probably more glue than I need, but that's okay. Okay. I'm still trying to catch up on videos. I mean, my goodness. Whoopsie. People say funny things and they give information, you know, and I just don't want to miss out on stories and things like that. And so I'm trying to catch up, and oi, I have lots to catch up on. I think I watched a couple this morning. Before doing this, and then I'll probably do some more work, you know, just on my own on the journal, and watch and listen while I'm working. I'm gonna have to start Christmas shopping pretty soon too. Thanksgiving being at the end of the month, it's gonna sneak up on me. It's gonna come really quickly. And I have another person to buy for this year, since my son has a girlfriend. They've been, you know, together for quite a while. So, you know, she's part of the family now. And So I have to figure out things to get for her too, which will be fun, you know, but that's, you know, another person to buy for. My husband buys his own presents. Well, you know, technically I kind of do too. He's always saying, what do you want? And I say, well, I want crafty stuff. I'll just make a list on Amazon. And he buys me the things that I choose on Amazon. So really, technically, you know, we're just buying our own stuff. I'm thinking maybe a little bit of lace or something across the top. Let's see. I just don't know which one at this point. I did a good job of taping this down. Man. That's rather blah. I have some kind of clashes, I think. Let me see. I have the tried and true. I like that one. It probably needs a little something else, but for now I'm going to put that across the top. My daughter's birthday was yesterday. She turned 16. It is just so hard for me to believe that she's already that old, and which is, of course, is young, but when you're talking about your kid, it's not. It means I'm 16 years older also. But really sweet. The official lockdown hadn't started yesterday, so I gave her, because of course she doesn't want to hang out with me on her birthday, so I gave her and her friend my credit card. Oh, that's kind of cute. I gave her and her friend my credit card, and they went to a local little restaurant. She loves the mac and cheese that they have. So she got that. She, you know, I paid for their dinner. And then she came home and we had some, I like that. And we had some cake. So that was nice. She enjoyed her day, I think, as much as she can at this point. Which one? I believe I had that one next. I don't think that's one I had next. Hold on here. I think I had it like that. Yeah, that's better. It covered up a lot of the banner underneath, but that's okay. I like, you know, building things up. And I have some pearls. This is just stuck to the front for some reason. I don't know if I can get that off. I just want a piece. I'm thinking to put it right in the center here. Or not. Maybe one there too. I'm probably gonna need my hot glue gun for this. I might be able to get one down in here as well. hopefully this isn't getting too long, and this is the last thing we'll do. I'm not even sure. I'll try and find a place to put it at this point. Maybe, I don't know. Just want to make sure those snowflakes are really sticking down. Let's see if I can pull one more off. Okay. I was thinking also we could find a place to put our belly bands down, but I know that this is getting a little bit longer than I intended, so we will stop at this. I just need my glue gun to heat up, and it should heat up pretty quickly. I like the way that turned out. I think it's good. Oh, I probably shouldn't have put those right next to each other and made it really fat up there. Look at how fat that is. Okay, well that's, I'm just gonna have to remember, so I have something really fat right there, and then the button directly on the other side. That's like more than half an inch thick for one page. Whoopsie daisy. That's okay. I just won't do anything like that for the rest of the book, real fat like that at the top, and it'll be fine. But I wasn't thinking. It's almost ready. They're gonna be hard to put down. Think. They're hard to pick up, that's for sure. Alrighty. There we go. Alrighty, so that's cute, little envelope there. And we will find out a place to put that next time. Alright, so I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you soon. Bye.